What is up, guys? BTD Technology here, and today we're going to be going over what my PC build is. So at the heart of my build is the 7th gen Intel Pentium, the Pentium G4560. Now this is a special Pentium because it's a dual core CPU, but it has hyper-threading, and with the chipset limitation of the i3-6100, meaning that it can only take advantage of so much of the RAM speed, the new Pentium can take advantage of all the new DDR4 RAM speed. So the Pentium is actually, it slightly outperforms, or is at least on par with the i3-6100. But compared to the new 7th gen i3, it's a little lacking compared to that, but it's nothing like dramatic. So my motherboard for this is the Gigabyte B250M DS3H. Now that's an awesome name, but it's actually a pretty solid motherboard. It has M.2 slots, it's got 4 spaces for RAMs, it can take up to 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's got one regular PCI Express slot for a normal graphics card, and it has everything that you need in a motherboard and nothing you don't. It's a very basic motherboard, but it gets the job done pretty well. For my GPU, we went with the Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1050 2GB. Now, the reason why we went with this was because at the time that I bought it, it was actually on sale for $98 on Amazon, and then Gigabyte had a $20 mail-in rebate, so I technically only paid about $70 for my GTX 1050. Now, bang for your buck, a $70 GTX 1050 will easily beat out a GTX 1050 Ti at $130, bang for your buck wise. Performance wise, the 1050 Ti is going to perform better than a 1050, but for any modern title, 1050 will handle it pretty well. For the power supply, we went with the EVGA 450 watt bronze certified power supply. Now this is a great power supply. I cannot say enough good things about it. It's $24 on Amazon at the time of filming. It's a great power supply. It's bronze certified, and it's 450 watts, which is plenty enough for this build. That's almost not double, but pretty close to it. So it's a very easy power supply to recommend to people. For the storage, and now a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but we did go with a 1 terabyte Western Digital Blue hard drive. Now, a lot of people don't like hard drives because they are slow, and I will admit it's not a snappy computer loading up and loading times and anything like that. But at a budget of this, with 1 terabyte of storage, you're not exactly expecting to have snappy performance day to day. Now, by no means it's not like a slow computer, but just loading times it's a little slow. It's a little lacking. But a terabyte of storage is plenty enough for just about a very good Steam library, and it'll get the job done. For the case, we went with the Rosewell Nautilus ATX case. Now, whenever I bought this, it was about $30 with I bought it used on Amazon, but it's about $50 right now. But the great thing about this case, and I'm still recommending it at $50, is that it comes with 3 fans, 2 in the front and 1 exhaust fan, which is great for a $50 case. It comes with a plastic side panel. It's not metal, but it is plastic, and you get to view your awesome PC build. And it already has blue LED fans in it. So if you have a blue setup, this is perfect for that. And at $50, it's really hard to complain. It has 2 USB 2 ports. It's got 2 USB 3 ports. It can take just about any motherboard that people have, and it's just a really nice case. Now, the build quality it's okay. It's what you'd expect for a budget case, but it has some room for cable management. It's got plenty of hard drive spaces, and it's pretty easy to work in. And lastly, for the RAM, we just went with the standard 8 gigabytes of Ballistic Sport DDR4 RAM at 2400 megahertz. People praise this RAM. It's the standard for people to go to at a budget price. It's $60, which is crazy for RAM, but oh well. But it gets the job done, and it's really fast. And 8 gigabytes is plenty enough for any game that they have out right now. Well, that just about wraps up my PC build. It's about $450. Whenever I bought some parts, it was a mix between used and new. And so whenever I bought it, I ended up actually paying about $350 because I bought some used parts and saved some money. And that's the real thing about buying used. You can save a good bit of money. Now these are all pretty much new parts, but just getting it used like open box, you save a bunch of money on that. So if you can, I would definitely try and do that. But anyway, so that was my PC build. I hope you all liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.